But up first, this was a year at Sunbelt Ag Expo's Field Day to see real progress in biotech and biofuel commodities. But the traditional crop varieties were not ignored either, as Rick Treptow explains.
Growing the 600 acres of crop demonstrations at the Sunbelt Ag Expo have been a challenge this year.
In May was mighty dry for us, and then all of a sudden in June we've gotten plenty of rain on into July.
The tramps took the field day visitors to the healthy-looking peanut plots, where 8 new cultivars planted in twin rows are being evaluated. Researchers say the twin rows cut the risk of tomato spotted wilt virus.
Sunbelt's plots of energy grasses continue to prove that there are ways to lessen our dependence on foreign oil.
This is what Sunbelt's plot of switchgrass looked like at the 2009 field day when Blade Energy's Frank HARDIMON showed it to me.
Look for some uniformity and some consistency. It is what we're looking for. Typical pattern on switchgrass, you'll get about 30% of maximum biomass in the first year, and that's what we saw here last year. This year we're seeing 75 to 80% of maximum biomass. By next season, we'll reach that 100% of maximum biomass yield. In this area, we would expect 8 to 10 tons per acre.
The most immediate use for the switchgrass is as a fuel alternative,
where you can take these materials, densify them, pelletize them, mix them with the coal stream, and co-fire at about a 20% level.
We don't need to get into a game of planting early and early to mid varieties across the board. If you run into our typical stressful environment, like from July 15th to August 15th, where we normally get no rain except for the scattered thunder shower, an early to mid variety is a recipe for trouble in that situation.
These cotton varieties are also the latest technology.
375 may be the number 1, 2, or 3 most planted variety in the U.S. in 2010. We're very, very excited of what we've introduced this year. That is Phytogen 565 WRF. We're going to have tremendous seed supply of it.
But we do have 1048 and 1050, 2 new class of 10 varieties. Both of them are mid to full. 1048 has really shown to be an excellent yielding variety, especially under high yield environments, whereas 1050 has shown an ability to be a yield leader across low yield environments.
The field day was also a good time to find out how preparations for the fall show are going.
I tell you, we're very fortunate in our exhibitor numbers. Our outdoor space is probably about 85 to 90% sold. Indoor space is probably 60 to 70% sold. Just lagging behind just a little bit, but we feel confident we'll fill the show up again this year.
North America's premier farm show that includes crop demonstrations runs October the 19th through the 21st at Spencefield in Moultrie, Georgia. I'm Rick Treptow for the Georgia Farm Monitor.